We now return to our previous scheduled unboxing. Now let's see if I remember how to do these things. Sure, it's been a few days, a few hours we've had to go where it was doing unboxing, but we got a big one to make up for it this time. It's the, let's see, make sure there's no J.J. Abrams groove layer on that. This is the Batman the Animated Series Gotham City Police Department Rogues Gallery. As you can see, you get 4 of the Rogues, the Batman's Gallery Rogues. You get Bane, Killer Croc, Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy as we were seeing in the original series, in the Batman the Animated Series before it became the New Adventures of Batman and Robin. And as a bonus, we get a never before released figure of Officer Montoya. Can you see that there? There we go. So, packaging, it's basically supposed to look like the Gotham City Police Station. So, this is where it comes packaged. It's covered in plastic. As you can see in the back, it's got another cell with Harley Quinn, Joker, Catwoman, and the Riddler. But enough of what it looks like. What does it contain? So, let's see if you remember how to do these things. So again, we're just using a blade. Don't know if this is the way you're supposed to do it, but this is the way we're doing it. Take the plastic out. So, I don't know any time code these things, but today is September 25th. Is it? No, September 5th in the year 2017. So, not doing any book projects or anything like that. And apparently it's the 25th anniversary of the first screening of the first episode of Batman the Animated Series. So, well done, whoever scheduled this, arriving on time. So we're taking out the foam inserts. As you can see, there's the top of the rooftop. I'd like to guess that we can put the bat signal, which is included in this set here, that came with Batman and Robin, on top of this, but don't have one to hand just yet, so we'll see what this one is about. So, the plastic is out of the way. You get a better look at the figures. So here we go, there's the box set. So if you do like to leave things in your boxes, why? But this is how it'll look. Oh, and this moves out as well, so you can actually display the full piece like that. So, oh, very nice. Oh, we got lights and sounds. Try me. Oh, I'm liking this. I can see it, but yeah, each sound is kind of themed with the light switches that come underneath it. And you can see them going into them. But we'll take the figures out of plastic, put them back in, and see if it improves the quality. But as you can see, yeah, they've got their own little colour scheme going on. I like the little light effects on Mr. Freeze one as well. Okay, so the roof comes off. We'll knock this off. There's a little switch. No. Yeah, well, just best stays on. We'll come back to that later because the important bits are the actual figures themselves. So, each one has your own unique box set. Okay, cool. So take them all out. There's Killer Croc, Bane, Mr. Freeze, and Poison Ivy. So they're coming in nice little clamshells, and each has its own unique cell. Cardboard inserts. Let's see what Freeze looks like. Yeah, this is a standard, bog standard. Killer Croc. We've got scratches and all his attempts to get out there. And Bane. I was never too mad about this version of Bane because I don't like seeing his face. I think that I prefer the mask design, but it is what it is. Okay. In the back of the box, what else have we got now? Oh, we have all the extra pieces and their bases. Instructions of how to take lights. That'll probably come in handy for the light switch. More instruction pieces. And more parts for the figures. So, let's see about Officer Montoya herself. That was probably one of the better things about the animated series, to start bringing all these extra characters, supporting characters who actually had good roles themselves. Bullock and Montoya are always often quite good interacting with the villains as well. And with Batman. So there we have Renee Montoya. So you have 5 figures in the set. Now let's see what we can do with this. As usual, you have the twisty ties. You can either take them off from beside and just untie them, or just snip. Again, some of these things will be a bit tight in here, so don't be afraid to just move them around and pop them out. Again, it's the first time as a figure. So pretty sturdy. Straight out of the box. Yeah, she's pretty good. There we go. Let's put these to the side. Now, next is Bane. He looks as big as the other version of Bane, which is out from the new Adventures version. Again, same thing, we just snip. Make speed things up. Same thing, he's a bit tight. There's some strange rumours that these could be the way the animated series of figures are being released now on, as in no more single figures but box sets and team sets, because the next figure coming out is Alfred with the Batcave. So here's Bane. Straight away, I can feel compared to the previous animated figures, they seem to be a bit better made. It seems to be a good proportion wise. I don't know if it's because they're more based on the animation that they're based on, but even the feel of the figure and the design of them is a lot better. And this flesh colour as well. But yeah, you can see straight away, straight out of the box, he's like if you had some of these other figures, are obviously you'd be a bit nervous about moving some parts certain ways, but straight out of the box, so far these two have been pretty good. Or like for all standing, but the else test, you can get them to stand on their own. Yeah, Bane's not too top heavy either. So again, you get a good accurate size of what Bane is, what he is. Pretty cool. Right, let's go for another heavy hitter in the Rogues Gallery. This is the original design of Killer Croc. I like the green redesign when they came out for the new Adventures. So Waylon Jones. Yeah, some of the resistance. Popping up. Back into the cell. Keep them handy before we put them back in the cell. Yeah. Again, some nice movements. There's a jaw move. No, there is a gap in between, like that, but the jaw doesn't move independently. The other Killer Croc figures are much bigger figure, but this, if you do like if you are collecting all the animated series stuff, this is a nice addition. I think apart from these characters, I think the only characters they haven't actually done yet would be like the Clock King, the original Scarecrow, Bruce Wayne. I guess I might be missing someone else, but for the new Adventures and the original designs. Because Mr. Freeze was part of Wave 1. The new Adventures version where the head became a spider robot. Part of that figure. Using the same dome design from the original figures, well, probably the same kind of head, but I love his boots. It's a nice homage to the 60s Mr. Freeze from the 1986 Adam West series. This one has more of a Mars Attack alien invader suit vibe to it, but this is a survival suit. You can take the helmet off and you can move around and pick the Freeze. Just point it back on. Again, he feels a lot more chunkier. He's got these rubber things restricting a bit of movement, but not all the way. You don't extend all the way up, but they're not hindering all the way. You can go for can hold them toes and everything else. But Victor, there he is. All his glory. Right back there. And finally is Hamlet Odyssey. Again, Toys Maybe has been released as part of the new Adventures wave. Figure this city in the lines of that series. But straight away, it seems a bit more. That little crossover, so I like what the suit has, the crossover seems to be changed from this one. A bit of hot water. And a bit of hot water and then put the cold water and be able to manipulate that back to position. But yeah, easy. But this straight away, this figure feels a whole lot better than the previous figure. stickers you get in the box. That's the main reason you're buying the box set, is to keep copies of the completest and over the whole line. I won't go too much into the details of all the weapons, but you get the new style stands with the gripper, so you get weights for Killer Croc, different head for Montoya, as well as a gun. I think it's the same gun you get with Bullet as well, but it's actually pretty good just to have members of the Gotham City Police Department. Could actually brought you a generic cop as well, and maybe one or two henchmen. But we'll see what happens. Because there'll be no actual major reveals of what's happening with the animated line. There was Superman and Lois Lane set, so we thought we might have been getting a Superman style wave, but we may go straight to Justice League. So again, taking the head off. Again, if you're having trouble with any of these, a bit of hot water. A bit of hot water for a few minutes, a few seconds to a few minutes, or a hairdryer, and it softens up all the pieces. The ball joint has little studs on it, so that's what's making it stay on a bit better. You can actually, I don't know if you see it there, but you can definitely feel the little studs all around it. So it actually helps keep the headpiece on. And then you just get Montoya back in there. No, doesn't want to go on just yet. That's the fun of doing these things live. Oh, here we go. So Officer Montoya. And we can get her to there's extra hands for holding things proper, but you get the idea. You can just have Montoya. A hard night, have to round them all up. There we go. Oops. That looks pretty cool. So, as with all the other Batman animated series, you get a turnarounds. Basically, it's what their animation model would look like in different angles. You get them on each individual customized base. Different hands for all the major characters. The weights for, you could either probably use it for Bane or Killer Croc, and then extra hands for Killer Croc. Let's see. I think handcuffs were probably the only thing that are missing from Montoya. But you could probably use the ones that come with Gordon. On this side we got extra hands and the gun. Oh, and little keepsake for Mr. Freeze. It's a little ice sculpture of his wife, Nora. That's the main reason behind it. That's why Batman is some of the best villains. They all have motives or reasons for it. They're not just straight up bad guys. There's always a story behind them, makes them a bit more interesting than normal villains. Oh, there we go. And then Poison Ivy has flowers. And Victor has his freeze gun. So it's a pretty good set now. Like for completeness and all, you are basically finishing in a lot of the characters. But the main selling point was to put them all in this little extra special box set. So if we reinsert them, let's see, that's Killer Croc, that's Poison Ivy. Actually, probably better to put the figures back in them first. Freeze, because again, you don't give them their weapons when they're in prison, they get them when they escape. Put him back in first. Nice to see you. Killer Croc. Who am I missing? Oh, he's already in there. And Bane. So, this lid that we can't find the off switch for, we will now reinsert and see how that affects these guys. Basically move them back into the front position. And there you go. Just Officer Montoya just doing the rounds. Yeah, it doesn't need a shotgun. But anyway, let's see if this doesn't. Yeah, this I was thinking this might come off. This is all attached, it's all printed on. The only thing is this 70 piece of sticker, which basically relates to the extra hands and everything else. It's the only thing to come off. Now, again, this thing we reckon that could be the rooftop, or Batman and Robin and the bat signal, and you can put probably Commissioner Gordon on as well. So, get this back on. If you can imagine, just for a second. We have a situation, yeah. So yeah, the bat signal from this, I'm sure it could fit here, and you have Batman, Robin, Commissioner Gordon, and that. So we still have this in stock as well. So until we get a fully functional and operational Gotham City playset, this is probably our make-do at the moment. So I'm just seeing if I can get out bits and pieces attached to it. There's Montoya's section, which looks like the front of the police station. The doorway. Again, package and presentation is really cool. Alright, before she runs up. And then there's actually the storage is in the back as well to stick the cases of the rest of the pieces of the figures. So, you can't argue with a free pot of flowers. So, in closing, looks like printers. You get to see what the full thing looks like. Again, you see the packaging, again, it's just the same packaging without the plastic on it this time. So it stores neatly away. It's one of the better designed pieces they've made for a series, so it's a functionality and packaging at the same time. So value for money was, we are getting basically 5 figures, which are in around the €30 range already. So 150 on figures, and then the extra 25 for packaging, all the accessories. But it's basically getting a complete wave in one go. So if they've done this like this from the start, it would be a bit expensive, but it means everybody would be able to get all the figures they ever wanted. I just want to see if, yeah, these plastic, I was hoping that you'd be able to change these for other characters or anything like that, but there's laminate, they're stuck on, they're basically plastic glued onto the inside of the packaging. It seems a pity to throw out the packaging if you weren't into keeping the packaging, but as it's a jail cell, it'd be nicer if it opened up into like a proper style jail cell as well, so Batman could actually walk in front of here, but again, that's something you can probably customise into it. So, in closing, let's see if we have a rooftop escape. We have Bane. This is really well fall now. We have Killer Croc. So you're actually getting 2 of the bigger heavyweight characters. Mr. Freeze. He's more of a cerebral assassin. Maybe over here more intellectual. Standing over the cool vent. We have Poison Ivy. It's pretty cool, make it look like she's real on their little crossbow. And then we have Montoya. Tell them all to get back. He's just lost, losing the plot that they've all escaped. So there you go. 5 really good figures, all really good characters in one box set. So it's €175. We've got them in stock at the moment, and they're a really good addition. I'm actually looking forward to putting these with my own collection, and the likes of the Batmobile and the Batwing and everything else as well. Like I said, we have the Gotham City Batman and Robin 2-pack with the bat signal, so if you want to add that to the top of the collection, that's in stock as well, and it goes well with them. Right, it's been a while, so we're just basically going to say au revoir. Happy birthday, Batman the Animated Series, and we'll see you back here for another unboxing another time. Bye.